Hello, welcome back to Fantastic Secrets Behind Fantastic Beasts. I'm Susan Sipal. Near the end of the film, when Credence storms through New York as a massive Obscurus, did he initially transform deliberately in order to draw Grindelwald away from Modesty, to protect his younger sister as she had protected him? I covered many theories like this in my book, Fantastic Secrets Behind Fantastic Beasts, and hope you'll check it out. Throughout Fantastic Beasts, we saw that there was a special bond between Credence and Modesty. Although younger, Modesty seemed to watch out for and protect Credence. Approaching the film's climax, when Grindelwald arrives at the Second Salem Church, we see that not only is Mary Lou dead, but also Chastity. As Grindelwald passed destruction outside the church before entering, I think it's safe to speculate that Credence has seen the body of Chastity as well. The way the script book phrases it, Chastity lies dead amid debris from the attack. It seems that her death was accidental. Is this partly why Credence is so traumatized? After all, he has blown up as the Obscurus and killed before, but we have not witnessed him being so overcome as he is now. The script book describes Credence as cowering at the back of the church. Even though Grindelwald slapped him in the church and stunned him, it would seem at this point that it was only to jolt Credence out of his shock. He takes Grindelwald to find Modesty, still believing Graves to be his friend, the only person who understands his pain and promises him a better life. It is not until they are inside the building where Modesty's family lived that Grindelwald reveals his true nature, shows clearly that he has been using Credence, and betrays the young man's trust. At this point, it is my belief that Credence initially acts in the way he does so as to protect Modesty from Grindelwald and remove the man as far away from his sister as he can. Notice that he positions himself in a room 2 or 3 away from the one where Grindelwald finds Modesty. It seems he deliberately chose a different room to transform. Could it be to protect his younger sister from the destruction he knows his Obscurus will bring? Grindelwald remarks on Credence's extraordinary ability to control his Obscurus, which must be why Credence has survived far longer than any other known Obscurial. But Credence responds, "I don't think I want to, Mr. Graves." I always thought this remark was directed solely at Grindelwald as a reaction against the older man's betrayal of his love and trust. But I also now believe that it's to protect Modesty. He chooses to use his Obscurus to draw Grindelwald away from her before the man could perhaps use her as a weapon or hostage against Credence. After all, Credence is fully aware of how much Grindelwald wants the Obscurial. As you will notice, when Credence turned into the Obscurus, he fled from Modesty's home and neighborhood as quickly as possible, drawing Grindelwald after him. You may say that it's in the nature of the Obscurus to run amok through the city, but that's not what the Obscurus did at the senator's dinner event. There he attacked with precise focus, as he did with Mary Lou. I believe Credence showed his love, loyalty, and protection for Modesty during this final course of events. She seems as truly devoted to her older brother as he is to her, and I believe we'll see this devotion come to play again toward the end of the film series. As I speculated in my video about Modesty's hopscotch chant, I still believe her to be harboring magical powers. I think she'll reappear and be the one to reach out to Credence at a difficult moment when others cannot. Alas, I also fear that if Grindelwald, through his magical sight, sees the love that the adopted brother and sister have for each other, that Credence's possible fear of Grindelwald using Modesty against him may be realized. Grindelwald may well locate Modesty to use as a hostage to draw Credence back to him. Although it seems Modesty will not be in Fantastic Beasts 2, there has been no confirmation that she will not appear in future films. As reported on the Leaky Cauldron from an interview on November 8, 2016, David Yates said Modesty would not be in the next story, not that she would never appear in any more. In the Harry Potter series, Rowling would often have a character skip a book only to reappear in a later one. Before I finish, I'd like to point you in the direction of J.K. Rowling's Lumos organization, who is having a fundraising effort on CrowdRise. You can both help end the institutionalization of children and reunite them with their families, while scoring cool gear for yourself and being entered to win a trip to the London set of Fantastic Beasts 2. Join me in donating. I've provided a link in the description below. What do you think about Credence acting to protect Modesty? And will we see her again before series end? Please let me know your thoughts in the comments. Be sure to check the description box below for any links I cited and videos mentioned. And please subscribe for future theories. Also, don't forget to check out my Fantastic Secrets Behind Fantastic Beasts at Amazon or your local bookseller.